Okay, today is going to be a chicken shish kebab day. I have done many kebabs, but this one, even though it's probably 10 o'clock in the morning right now, but I am dying to finish this video to eat this incredibly tasty kebab. For this kebab, we don't need much. A bit of chicken, some peppers, a bit of butter and garlic. This is red flake pepper. It's now more famous in the world than in Turkey. It is called pul biber and it's gorgeous, but you can use an ordinary red pepper and chop it and it will still work. I put 2 tablespoons of this pepper. The tones on these spices open up sometimes in water. So I put some hot water for the taste to come up. When you sometimes directly put the spice to a thing, it has its own taste, but it doesn't go to the meat really well. Adding hot water and taking the heat, taking other tasty things inside the pepper out helps. And also, some of the goodnesses in these spices open up in water, some open up in oil. So I'm also gonna put some oil on top. They are gonna work together. And this makes the whole difference. This is gonna sit for a while. For the meat, before I get into my chicken, 3 things I'm going to need. 1 small green pepper, some red pepper. This can be in bell shape, this can be like straight, but it shouldn't be hot. You can also use hot red pepper. If you use hot red pepper, don't use the red chili flakes. It's gonna be too hot. And 4 cloves of garlic. Slice these purees. I do the same for the green pepper. Slice and dice. These are diced, but they're gonna be even smaller when I add the chicken. Same thing happens for the garlic as well. Chop the garlic a little more because it's gonna be strong. I'm going to throw these to the side like this. For the chicken, it's going to be a kebab that's gonna fulfill actually 4 to 6 people. For that, I have 1 big chicken breast and 2 thighs like this. First, dice them and then going to mince them with the knife. I'm going to add the red, green peppers and the garlic together. I'm also going to add some parsley directly to the top. As I chop, everything is gonna mix up really well. This is a typical Turkish kebab making skill. Actually, this knife that I've designed got inspired from a knife that is used very much in the Middle East. This is called zırh. The smaller sizes are as the chef knife of Middle East. What it does, everything comes here, and with the knife, this happens. Still, for me, cooking is not a job because I had one of the most stressful jobs in the world and cooking saved me from it. And still, every time I get my hands on a knife like this or a dough, I get my stress out. While you chop, ideas, different feelings go through your mind. Somehow, you understand the unimportance of the things that you worry. And cooking is a great way to remind you of that. Maybe that's why God, the Creator, whatever you believe in, made it in such a way that we have to eat all the time. We have to think about it. We have to fantasize about it. Maybe to get us out of weird things in life. I don't know. As you can see, we came to a point. Now it's time to add this beautiful paste. The red flake peppers have sucked all the water and grew in size. This is also gonna change the color to get the taste in the cup. Put some meat. Rub it in. Normally in videos you don't see stuff like this, but I believe these are the most important information that we have to use. Now all the taste is in. A teaspoon of salt. This is okay if you like it really salty. You can add a bit of more salt. I said a teaspoon of salt. To tell you the truth, I don't like giving the measure of salt. Why? Some salts give more salty taste, salty vibe. Some do less. For example, this is the one which is a mild one. If you use that measure, it might be really salty. So please always cook a bit of it on the stove and taste and then add salt accordingly. You might say, Refika, I don't have this zırh, but I have 2 chef's knives at home. What you can do with 2 knives, collect everything together and work on it like this. Another thing I like, this also works. As I said, normally a French knife, a German knife would look like this. The knife that I've designed as Turkish chef knife is like this. Kind of inspired from this beauty, because we like our mincing.
Hi everyone, we are on Amazon. You can find our most highlighted products on Amazon and buy with just 1 click.
This is ready. Smelling incredible. I put my shish in the fridge for it to get cold, and I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for about 40 minutes and have break. Why am I doing this? For the taste of the kebab to settle down. Secondly, for it to hold the shish better. The setup to prepare the kebab. First, I start to heat my cast iron grill. Secondly, some water for my hands to shape the shish. I have 2 plates, rectangular one, put it like this for the shish to stand after I make it. Now, one shish comes out of the fridge. This one is a thin one. You can use shish like this. If you don't have it, probably they sell it in supermarkets. Or you can go to a pharmacy to have like wood sticks for the mouth. They all work. I wet my hand, take quarter of the mixture. Now it's rather soft. Some of the things I love doing and I do it well. And some of the things my team does it better than me. In this, I want to call Burak Tunuslu. Normally, I give shape like this. Mine looks okay. His looks gorgeous. So, chef, show me how to do it.
Baş parmağı geçirip bir sonrakini arttırıyoruz. Yüzük ve işaret parmağımızı kullanıyoruz. Sonra bir tur attırıyoruz. Aynısını burada devam ediyoruz. Arkası
Alt
düzleşiyor.
değmiyor.
Altı düzleşiyor ama birbirine nakışlanıyor bu şekilde. Asıl nakış üstünde kalıyor. 3 tur yapıyorsun. Amacın çok fazla ısıtmamak aslında eti.
Şiş içeriden soğutuyor.
Senin de çok şey yapmaman gerekiyor.
Now, I'm putting the shish like this. The heat works as the coal at the bottom, and the fat, when it drops, creates a fume, which also creates that kebab smell. While these babies are cooking, we're gonna prepare a sauce which I love. I went to Antep, one of the capitals of kebab making in the world. There was this incredible bread with a great sauce, and I went and looked at the place. It was Halil Usta. If you ever go to Antep, you should visit. This incredible sauce was made with sunflower oil. I said, why? But it was tasting incredible. Now I want to make a replicate of that sauce with, of course, butter. With some parsley, I turn the heat off, some red pepper, and some water. Yes, it does smell incredible. Dip the lavash in and I make it ready for the bottom. This looks like a small detail, but it works miracles. Time to time, have a look and turn. This might look a bit black and I look fatter than I am. That's the rule of the camera, guys. But this is now incredibly tasty to eat. I want to eat this one. 3 words which describe the French cuisine. Most important ingredients is butter, butter, and butter. In Turkey, it might be one of the words. So I'm going to put a little bit more butter. Now for the top of the kebab. Melt the second butter. Why do I do this? Normally, when it's like a meat kebab, there's a lot of fat, at least 30 to 35% fat. But when it's chicken, it lacks that amount of fat. So it gets dry. I don't want to dry the meat. And this makes a whole lot of difference. For example, if we were doing this with the meat, the fume would be much more. The fat goes down, melts, and burns. This smell gives that incredible taste, as if it's been smoked in it. We also kind of get smoked in it, but it is incredible. I forgot the veggies, which is always some tomato and pepper goes in, but I don't have a place in the pan now. I'm going to get each shish, so this one gets in to the top. I put a second one, take this out like this. Turn it off. Now, I want to show you how this works. This is how we take the chicken kebab out and how we eat it. Some sumac and onion. This one is white onion, but it could be red onion with a bit of parsley and sumac on the side, and some tomatoes and peppers if I am able to cook them. I'm going to show you in one. The meat sticks from the bottom and from the top usually. When you move those parts, you can then move the shish. As you can see, it goes like this. So tasty, so nice. We roll it and it is ready. We can make a beiti. Beiti is something else. We have it on the channel. Tomatoes get out. To this, a bit of tomato. Oh, a bit of pepper. Goes like this, a bit more tomato, onion gets on top, and a bit of parsley. This is it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. For the people who are gonna fast on the Ramadan, I'm with you guys. Lots of love. Bye-bye.
Like the video, write comments, share with the loved ones, and subscribe the channel.
Making vegetarian dürüm for Bahar. Domates de kesin.
Satisfies a lot.